steady asking me about a perfume tour, so I figured instead of doing it the traditional way, why don't I rate every full bottle of fragrance that I own on a scale from 1 to 10. No talking, no explanation, just numbers. C by Ellis Brooklyn, I would give this one a 6. Sun, I would give this one a 5. Sand, I would give this one an 8. Finally, for Ellis Brooklyn, this is the marshmallow scent. I would give this a 9 out of 10. Next, I have Kayali Yum Bougie Marshmallow. I would give this a 10 out of 10. Of course, Vanilla 28 by Kayali, and again, a 10 out of 10. This is the Wedding Silk Santal, and I would give her a 7. Utopia Vanilla Cocoa, I would give this one a 9 out of 10. She is so underrated. Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere from Philosophy, I would give this one a 7.5. Regular Fresh Cream from Philosophy, I would give this a 5. Chelsea Morning from Lush, I would give this one a 7.5. Hello Kitty and Friends from Lush, I would give this one a 6. Then I have Devotion Intense, I would give this one a 6 out of 10. Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana, this is a classic, I'd give her an 8 out of 10. Perfect EDT from Marc Jacobs, and I would also give this one an 8. Now Daisy Oh So Fresh, she gets a 9. Alien Goddess by Mugler, I would give this one a 5 out of 10. Of course, we have Miss YSL Libre, I would give this one a 10 out of 10. Black Opium Glitter, again from YSL, and again a 10 out of 10. Vacation by Vacation, I would give this one an 8 out of 10. Next, I have Clean Reserve, this is Citron Fig, I would give her a 5 out of 10. Jo Malone, Wood Sage and Sea Salt, and she gets a 7 out of 10. Of course, some Glossier, this is You Rave, and I would give this like a 6.5. I never stop talking about her. This is Only Human from Noise, and of course, 10 out of 10. Burberry Her Elixir, 10 out of 10, hands down. This is 112 from Mimic, I'm gonna give her a 7. 63, I'm gonna give this one an 8. 110, she gets a 9. Last from them, I have 163, which also gets a 9. Creme Couture from Sniff, 8 out of 10. Vanilla Vice, she gets a 9. Salt Petals from Mix Bar, 4. Honey Milk from Mix Bar, 8. Before the Rainbow from Finery gets an 8 out of 10. Pistachio Please, she gets a 7. Magnetic Candy, do I really have to say it? 10 out of 10. Last, I have their newest launch, Fireside Vanille, which gets like a 5. Next, I have Exist from Sutherland & Co. I would give her like a 6.5. Seven Summers from Dime, I would give this one again like a 6.5. Sugar Fleur from Victoria's Secret, no notes, 10 out of 10. Daring from Victoria's Secret, also 10 out of 10. Ari by Ariana Grande, 5. Now Sweet Like Candy gets a 6. Maud Vanilla on the other hand, 10 out of 10. Then I have Rem, which also gets a 6. Billy number 1, she gets a 10 out of 10. Dolly Notes Vanilla, this one gets a 7 out of 10. Then I have the infamous Choco Musk, of course, 10 out of 10. Being Frenchie Cashmere Vanilla, I would give this one an 8 out of 10. Fearless from Rachel Zoe, this one is so slept on, 10 out of 10. Cosmic by Kylie, obviously I'm in desperate need of a restock, so 10 out of 10. Sugar Berry by Good Chemistry, 9 out of 10. Cocoa Blush by Good Chemistry, again, 9 out of 10. Not That Vanilla by Good Chemistry, 5 out of 10. Last but certainly not least, I have White Vanilla by Sand and Fog. I would give this one like a 7 out of 10. Thank you for rating my entire fragrance collection with me. If you made it this far, you a fucking real one. I will see y'all next time. Bye.